Another episode. The heifers are in the building. Michelle
and Rochelle. You are so extra today. Why?
Just because you have a laid back moment and you in one of your modes, don't start with me.
Oh, what? This is so pepper Ooh, baby.
What?
Baby. You telling them Wukana being, get on there.
You know what? I knew it was a mistake to bring music into the mix because every time I.
Ooh, baby.
Stop.
And I can still drop it. I don't want nobody to get it twisted. I can still drop it like it's hot.
Stop, time out. I am so sorry for violating everybody.
You see my shirt, boo?
With that amateur twerking.
You can't. Oh, I'm not even finna go there with you. You blade running butt. You ain't even got no butt gonna talk about somebody.
That's why I stay in my lane.
No, you just don't want to try to twerk.
Look, anyway, thank you for tuning into another episode of the Gospel Heifers. And we are here every Wednesday night live, 8:30 Central Standard Time. You know, you got our crazy sense of humor, a little update on the news, and our civil rivalry, which takes place every episode because she's a hater.
Okay.
Now, look, before we bring on our very special guest, you saying something?
I said that makes you feel good to say, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Girl.
Do you, boo?
All right, look, what's going on in the news right now? Of course, George Floyd. They're saying it's the anniversary. I don't like to refer to it as such, but his brother, his family, went to the White House, spoke with President Biden, and here's the aftermath.
Oh. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. We met with the president and the VP. It was just for the remembrance of what happened to my brother, because this was his day that he was murdered. It was great. He's a genuine guy. They always speak from the heart, and it's a pleasure just to be able to have the chance to meet with him when we have that opportunity too. We're just thankful for what's going on, and we just want this George Floyd Policing Act to be passed in the future.
Is there any message? Could I ask you real quick?
No.
Is there a message you want the American people to know?
Because this the thing. If you can make federal laws to protect the bird, which is the bald eagle, you can make federal laws to protect people of color.
What about the fact?
Telling you, a bird get more protection than us.
And Asians, they got racism 1 year.
Then look,
and they got protection.
I'm not going to hit on this too hard because I don't want to get into a funky mode. But all I'm saying, this is long overdue. I don't see why the Senate is holding this up on no one.
They ain't going to do it.
It's too much nonsense. They're already taking out racial studies, sexist studies, to give kids a sense of reality when they become of age.
No, they don't want look, they don't want kids to learn. The more you are slow, the more you will accept the BS.
You can take it.
And the sad thing is, you don't want to teach it, but our young children by elementary experience it. Okay, I experienced racism in elementary.
Yes.
Everybody black has experienced it by elementary. So I don't know who they protected besides they don't want folks to know what they did and how they did it. But other than that,
oh my God. Well, look, we're not going to even go on with that. But I just wanted to bring that because I just want to see, we can meet at the White House. We can meet with all these politicians. When are you guys going to put these things into action? That's my main complaint. I'm tired of all the chit chatter about it.
Stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Be about it.
Girl.
Because see, I'll go gangster on Biden right now.
I was about to say you just got into your gangster mode when you said that.
Man, Biden, you look. What we not gonna do is act like we put you in office. And I heard that promise you said. I will remember you, black people.
I'm gonna remember you guys.
Yeah, when.
A chitlin burrito.
Because the moment he got up in there, he signed a bill for transgenders.
Right.
Now the Asians. That Trump started to hate. And America's so stupid, we didn't even get infected by them, okay? We didn't. It was Europe.
Don't even get into that because, look, I've heard enough conspiracy theories about where this started, how it ended up here. We got lab rats, monkeys, China, UK.
It was a bad. People that do conspiracy can shampoo my crotch. That's really. I give no F's about. I hate people that do conspiracy.
I can't.
The moment you approach me with a conspiracy, I'm like, shh.
Well, look.
Go away.
Other than that, Memorial Weekend, I want you guys to keep in mind, just because some of you guys have dropped mask mandates, don't lose common sense, okay?
That's already happened.
Only 50 to 55% of adult Americans have been fully vaccinated.
Like us heifers.
Yes, the heifers are vaccinated, okay? Say what you want. I want to go out to the next concert, okay? I'm tired of being in this house. But another thing in mind, some people are taking this out of control because we're not there yet. And
no, we're not.
So that does not mean let's just go right back to normal.
No, we had 40 deaths in our area already. You know,
my Lord.
I keep up because it's always showing you, when you check the weather,
right.
Oh, this is how many infections today.
Yeah, it's going to be 78%,
and 40 deaths. Right. So I'm like, damn. I just came for the weather.
I just wanted the weather. That's all I wanted, okay?
I know. If COVID don't kill you, these doggone mosquitoes in Texas don't kill you. These mosquitoes are like Bloods and Crips out here.
They are like Jurassic Park mutants.
Jesus,
they really are.
Man, girl, look, they tore my ass up when I went out to check my garden today.
Well, I just make sure you put some bug repellent on before you go out.
You got some?
Well, I will.
Are you hiding it? You
set
me up to go outside. You set me up. You knew I was going to check my garden and didn't tell me you had the buggy spray.
Anyway,
okay.
Look, Memorial Day weekend. We plan on being at the crib with family, grilling, cooking. But also, just in case you want to be on social media over the weekend, there will be a versus taking place on Sunday.
Another one?
Well, this is going to be Timbaland and Swiss Beats. They had one before, but they wanted to do a do-over, so
I go for Timbaland. He won.
You know, exactly. So, look, that's just something to look forward to on Memorial Day. So, look, we're going to go to a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to bring our special guest, Mr. Hashim Lanford. I have to say that fancy.
That's he's from Wakanda.
Exactly.
That's a Wakanda name right there.
I was thinking of Prince Hakeem.
Oh, yeah, his mom and dad had that black power. I wonder what they Black Panthers. You know, the real ones, not the new ones.
Look, let's just go to a break. We'll be right back.
Coordinated activity happening across this nation. And so we are in a state of emergency. Black people are dying in a state of emergency.
All right, the state of emergency. Our sister Tamika Mallory. I mean, that book is excellent. You guys must go pick that up. You got to, even if you don't feel like reading it, go to the audio version. Just go purchase it. It is definitely worth more than one read. Okay, you're gonna read it at least 2 to 3 times because she's got so much information. You got to absorb it all, in stages. Look, before we go any further, it's about time for us to bring on our special guest. Now, if you guys have not heard of this gentleman, I got a quick clip for you guys to get the flavor of our special guest. Check it out.
Hey there. Welcome to House of Lanford. Raising a large family of 7 isn't easy. People always ask, how do you do it? I simply reply, with my dad voice. As I'm speaking to you right now, I'm preserving my dad voice. I even practice in the mirror. Hey! No, it's too loud. Hey! Too abrupt. Too high. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Hey, time for bed. Hey, it's time for bed.
Go, Biggie, go! Nothing pierces the soul of a child more than the voice of their own father.
It's the strut that got me. The strut. Damn, put it down. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest, Mr. Hashim Lanford.
Hello.
Woo.
I'm sorry, the youngest one had me
Thank
cracking
you
up because
so
he's like,
much.
okay, Daddy.
First and
Thank you so
foremost,
much for
we
having me.
love. Yes, we love your family. I think I've showed her like every video clip you have on YouTube.
She had.
I appreciate
But it's a
it.
pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, I'm telling you, first and foremost, how did I hear of Mr. LaFawn?
How?
Social media.
Of course.
And social media led me to this profile, and I checked out the man's artwork. You are the bomb. You have film projects. Yes, and you have got so much going on, and you also have production, as we just saw, along with your wife and children. Where did it all start? I mean, I know the love story of your wife meeting. So I want to kind of touch on where did you find your passion for art first?
My passion for art? Well, I come from a family of artists. I'm my mother's sixth child, and everybody drew. So I didn't know it was a talent. I thought everybody did until I got to school and people would say, "Hey, I'll pay you if you can draw this for me for our art project." I'm like, "Draw it yourself." So I used to do it for candy. Later on, I knew I had something special when I went to high school. I mean, when I went to middle school, I was in the 8th grade, and there was an art teacher that saw one of my drawings and said, "You're going to Boston Arts Academy." I said, "No, I'm going to play basketball. I'm not going. I don't want to go be an artist. Like I want to play ball." But she took me after school, and she brought out all the pastels, all the canvases, all the paints, all the pencils. She said, "Hey, I just bought all this for you, and I want you to come here after school every day and work on your portfolio to go to Boston Arts Academy." And I did it because she told me to. I did it for her, and
you got hooked up.
So I went there, and that's where I met my wife. That's where I met her in the high school cafeteria. I thought she was Dominican, so I asked her if she could help me in my Spanish homework. And she wrote down her name and her number, and I called her on my Nokia phone back then. She couldn't get calls. She couldn't get calls after 9, so I had to call her every day. I called her every day at like 8:50 to talk to her for 10 minutes because I saw her and I knew because I wrote it down. I wrote it down what I wanted, and
this is her.
And when I saw her, I knew I was gonna be with her for a long time.
Now you ain't got to be so modest, Hashim.
Yeah. I heard the first thing you saw was that booty. You was like, yes, sir. I saw it. Okay.
That was on the list. That was the first thing on the list. I was like,
that was the first thing on the list. See, look at you.
That's the one.
You said, "Oh, she got a pretty smile and a big
15.
booty."
I was 15. I wasn't looking for a personality.
Thank God it came with it, right? So your art teacher pretty much hooked you up then, though.
For real.
She did. You know, like, you're going to do this art. You met your wife. You got a beautiful family. Did you name anybody after her?
I did not.
Oh.
We had all the names that goes by what we were going through at the time. My wife was told that she wouldn't be able to have children. So our first daughter's name is Anaya, which means God helps. And then our second daughter's name, I'm sorry, not help. God answers. Our second daughter's Araya, means God helps. And so and our first son Yasir, his name is Yasir Hashim Lanford. He doesn't like being called my middle name. Like he doesn't like having my name as his middle name. So he doesn't answer to it. He won't say it. So what's your middle name? Daddy, I don't want to say it. I don't want to. But he wants to be his own person. I respect it. Yeah, but his first name means rich.
I mean, but I love the fact that you guys got those unique names for your kids because they represent the struggle.
They all African names too, ain't they? They're from the motherland.
Yeah, Hebrew names. So
motherland.
Yeah. So my name in Hebrew means the name. It means Hashem. Shem means name. So the name.
I knew you had a Wakanda name.
Huh? Oh yeah.
I knew it was. It sounded really Wakanda.
My older brother was in the Nation of Islam when he named me. He thought it meant strong black man, but it had more meaning than that.
Oh, for Lord have mercy. Well, thank God it was still something positive, you know, and we ain't gonna know the true meaning.
Okay, you got meaning behind that.
Yeah.
Okay, we good. All right then. But I love the story that you share with the world about how you and your wife met, how you guys have such a beautiful family, and I want all these doctors that may be in tuning tonight, please make sure you have your facts in order before you tell a woman that news.
Yeah.
Because I was told that news, and I got one that's 18 running around right now.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It really helps you, like, it puts your faith to the test. Because I just know, I was like, all right, challenge on. Challenge accepted. I'm
sure you do not mind the challenge.
I'm gonna do my thing.
We're gonna practice as much as we can, baby.
I was gonna do my thing. I was gonna at least try. I had to just try,
I'm sure you were.
I just had to try, you know.
It was a Hebrew name he put on her.
You know, I just wanted to help.
Came around.
Yeah, just sprinkle
the uterus. That's all, because y'all got a nice sized family.
Yeah, I've been raw dogging for quite a while now. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, I hope so. I mean, y'all married, you know.
Yeah. Hey, I just wanna.
It's fun.
I just wanna do the Lord's work, you know. I just wanna.
I know that's right. Spread your seed.
I just wanna.
Was it always on your agenda to have a nice sized family?
Yes. Yeah, I come from a big family, and I always wanted that, and I always wanted my kids to see how much I loved and honor their mother. I mean, she lets me lead, but I make sure. I mean, I talk to her first. I make the final decisions, but I talk to her. I want to make sure we're in agreement on everything we do, and I like to gross the kids out by me rubbing up on their mother all the time.
Oh, so you're like our parents, and they old now, and they still do it. I'm like, ain't y'all too old for this? Yes,
it's senior porn. We don't need that.
Exactly what it is. Senior porn. Daddy go by, grab a titty. I mean, no, you don't have to stop. Do I have to see it? I mean, really. And I'm like, you in the kitchen. Why are you smacking her butt in the kitchen?
Exactly. You may get butt dust on the food. You know, we just don't want that in here. That's all I'm saying.
She said they gonna mess around and have a Benjamin Button, baby.
And I have to remark, out of all the guests that we've had, Hashim was here before we even got in front of the computer. That let you know. That's why you were Disney material. You were very
you on time. Because we never had to set up and wait, and I had to be told to. I'm like, he gonna realize I'm ignorant regardless. So why?
I was trying.
No, you know, don't do me.
Y'all are hilarious.
Thank you. But you worked for Disney. I mean, do you understand when somebody says, and I'm not just talking about, you know, theme park, you were doing the cruises, you were doing the hosting for their events. I mean, they really handpicked you. I mean, how did that come about?
So after high school, I went to school for acting and theater education. So I was in the performing arts department, and I dropped out of school and worked for Disney. I dropped out of Emerson College and started becoming a host for Radio Disney Boston. I auditioned. I was good with kids before I had kids. That's when I.
Can't hear you. No, something going on with your sound.
Can I hear you? Give me a call. Hello.
You must have had a call and throw it off.
It did. Can you hear us?
Yeah, but we can't hear Hashim.
Hashim, come through, Hashim.
I'm about to say, you may want to turn your Bluetooth off and on. He's going to come back on, y'all. But, I mean, so far, so good. Prompt man. Work, and like I said, you have to be prompt when you work for Disney, regardless of the department.
Black people, that's how you get jobs and keep them. You show up on time. And, you know, I tell my customer they're getting their hair done. She said, I was on time. I said, no, hell, for being on time was being 5 minutes early.
Exactly.
That's being on time, being early.
Exactly. So you
go.
So you can respect the time frame. So that's why I said the brother was here before the show even started. Okay.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was I saying?
I have no idea. I didn't hear you.
So yeah, I got to the Disney cruise line. I mean, I got on
you said you dropped out of
Disney.
Yeah, you dropped out of school, started working for Disney, and started hosting for them. That's where we left off at.
Yeah, yes. That's when I really enjoyed working with children, until I had my own. And I was like,
oh,
no.
God bless you.
Because I was under the impression that when I got home, that like Janetta, she was gonna be the stay-at-home mom. When I got home, I thought I get to go to sleep.
Oh,
I didn't know it was my turn.
That was hilarious. You so funny.
I didn't know it was my turn. I was like, wait, what are you doing? Why you give me this baby? I got off work.
Yeah, it is your turn. I know that's right. I understand. Your wife like, I've been with these kids all day. I want to take a bubble bath. Give me a glass of wine. It's your turn.
Oh my God, I couldn't do both. I could not do both.
I mean, you had a quick clip of you having to spend the whole day with them, so I think you handled that pretty well.
Yes.
Did you think?
The bar is so low for fathers too. The bar is so like if I walk into this Target store right now with the kids, somebody would open the door for me. Dude, can I help you with anything? My wife,
they know you need help.
They'd be like, They look at it like she stank or something.
They like that, Lord. She can handle that.
Yeah, you got that. But me, I come with one. Hold on, let me. Super dad.
I better be a lot of women too.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Women. I eat little hoochies,
little thirst buckets.
Little thirst buckets. Oh, look at him with his cheering.
Yeah, like that Scream single.
Nigga, Scream is a wife at home. I know how women do. A lot of men normally will borrow people's children so they can pick up other women.
Oh man, I wish I knew that trick before everything started.
Oh, just watch
Adam. That was too little.
No, you should just watch Adam Sandler's Big Daddy. That's exactly what he did in the movie. He used the kid to get pick up women. So
that's true.
And sometimes kids are picking up women for you.
But would 5 of them work? Would 5 of them?
It would work for me, brother, but you never know.
I hold the door open for you.
I'm like, they cute.
And speak to each child. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Oh, you got a good daddy. God bless.
I mean,
because see, I'm one of the people, I like to play with children and give them back.
Right. That's definitely your role.
Yeah. Oh, when they get their teeth after their second teeth, little first teeth come in. Oh, it's time to go find your mama.
Why the teeth? Why the teeth?
That means that they own their way to start talking.
Yeah. You finna start talking and getting busy. You gonna start walking and getting in with your mama. I love kids. I just like to give them back.
Yes.
That's the best part. Fill them up with candy, give them back.
But you are such. I could just see by the way you film, even though I know you're filming with your wife and you're doing these clips with your kids. Like I said, the eyes, Chico, they never lie. You are really into your wife.
He's strong. Yeah, that's so beautiful.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. God has really blessed me with her. That's a blessing with the body and everything. With the
you got the total package.
Yeah.
Everything else. No. Yeah, but I was just thinking, sometimes people, you get a blessing from God and ain't the package you really wanted.
No,
you're like, she ain't got no ass.
No, yeah, but she has made me a great person. She made me a husband, made me a father. Everything that I take pride in, I can't just say that it's on my own. Whenever somebody, they said if you get kidnapped, your kidnapper will bring you back if you start talking about somebody, and it will be my wife. I'll be talking about it the whole time.
But I also have to, give that back to your mom and dad, because most men, don't have that mind frame, and it had to be within your upbringing and what you saw your parents doing.
Yeah, well, kind of. Well, I got disappointed because my parents split when I was 13, and at that point I was like, I don't want I wouldn't want to do that to anybody. What I had to go through at that age, and I just knew. I knew right then and there. I was like, all right, I wanna have a family. Here's what I want it to look like, and it stops here. This is what I want. This is what I want my legacy to be for generations to come. I want. So I didn't. Instead of complaining and being angry and hating my father and stuff like that, I was like, no, I forgive him. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be different. Here's how I want to design my life. Wrote that down. I started young, got in a relationship young, and we really planned out our life together. We knew we wanted to have a bunch of kids. We knew we wanted to have a very intimate relationship. We knew that we also wanted to move to California and do our thing.
Okay.
So you made a list and you made it happen.
Well, they say it's always best
so,
if you want to bring something to life, you need to write it down.
Yeah.
And
write it down.
Into existence.
Write it down, make it plain.
Right. And you got something else in the works right now. For those who don't follow Hashim on social media, he is, like I said, you melt my heart on your family missions, because now you're on a whole new mission for your wife, trying to reunite her with her father.
Yes. So all her life she hasn't known her father, even though her parents are married. They had something went on where they split up, and she never got to meet him. Right now she's 32, and like I tried. I'll say his name. His name is John Arthur Henderson, because I need help. We still haven't found him, but we were talking about it, and she mentioned, oh yeah. I have 3 brothers, and I knew about the 3 brothers, but their name, and she said their mother's name, and I said, oh my goodness, that's all I needed. I got on Google. I put quote, end quote, the mother's name, and I put and I put quote unquote John Henderson. And then I saw that, and I saw the son showed up, and I was like, oh man, let me plug this into Ancestry.com. Y'all better pay me some money, Ancestry.com. Y'all better listen to me.
Ancestry.com.
I'm gonna be promoting y'all for free like that. This is the last time I'm gonna say that. I'm saying it for gospel heavens.
Okay. Yeah, I need a discount too. Shoot.
Yeah, exactly. We should get this for free. That should be included in our reparations. We should have access to Ancestry.com. Why?
You would think so. I mean, they steal you, but then you got to pay to get your DNA. I had to pay $100 and some to find out what parts of Africa I came from. Oh, thank you.
If that ain't racism, if that ain't
racism, for real. I'm like, you gonna steal me, and I gotta pay you to find out.
Y'all better do that. Give me a coupon code for all the black people so we can get it for free. But so what was
I'll be on it.
So I plugged it in.
You were talking about finding the brothers and sisters.
Yeah. And so I called down from oldest to youngest for the brothers, 3 brothers, and then I went to. And I called all the numbers. The numbers didn't work. They weren't updated. And then I found their mother's number. Ooh. And we were nervous about it. I was like, all right, you ready? Let me get my phone. I want to film this stuff. There's no way I'm gonna just try to explain this to people without showing them what happened.
Yeah.
She spoke to them. She said, wow, we were just talking about you 2 weeks ago. With all this technology in the world, that you should have been able. Yeah, he told her sons, you should be able to find your sister now. So that happened, and she said, well, let me connect you with your brother. I'm going to give you their numbers if it's okay with them. And she gave them the numbers. We talked, and we discovered that she has a grandmother alive. So our kids have a great grandmother in Alabama that's 80-something years old, walking without a limp. Gold teeth in them.
She's from Alabama, baby. That's how they do out there in Memphis. They be grilled out.
I heard she's about that life. So I was like, oh man.
I believe it.
This is during COVID too. I mean, you know how sensitive things are like around this time. So I'm like, no, we gotta go.
Yeah.
So I looked at flight. I looked at all the flights for when I can get there, and so I was like, forget that. I'm gonna drive. Once I saw the prices.
I don't blame you. You sound like me.
Times 7 or times 5,
Right.
whatever kid I can sneak in there. I was like, yeah, maybe we should.
Now we gonna drive. Let's rent us a nice big
do a
old
road trip.
RV. Yeah.
We call it. Let's go sightseeing.
For real though.
Yeah, so we're getting the
I
kids
don't
all
blame
kind
you.
of toys, all kind of toys and things to play with in the background, just so they can forgive us for this long ride. We keep them in the car. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go and see some of my relatives too in South Carolina as well. So we're gonna do that and try to get back in a week so we can do some more because we have to film for another project.
Okay. I mean, what was one of the most difficult things that you had to accomplish to even get this ball rolling?
Well, with what? With the search for the
With
for the
finding
father?
your wife's family.
I was kind of I kind of wanted to mind my business, because I was the only one that was eager to do it. Really, that's what I felt. But being proactive, asking questions all the time, like, where's he at?
Right.
How long could it be? Why doesn't anybody talk about him? Where's my kid's grandfather? Where did they come from? Who does this kid look like?
Right.
Yeah, but you do want to know, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. And then also my wife, when she goes to the hospital and they talk about the mother's, hey, any signs of any cancer? Is cancer hereditary? She said, well, my mother had breast cancer. She said, what about your father? Silence. I'm like, no, this is unhealthy. So that's one of the things. I mean, it's the obstacle was I want to respectfully do this, but at the same time, I mean, I talked to my father about it. He said, Hashim, why you? He's from Haiti. Why you want to do this? Why you want to?
Why you being busy?
What you doing?
But you never know. You know, he may want to find a daughter.
Yeah, he's like, what if like this is the worst case scenario. I'm like, I'm gonna just.
You're there like, why am I your business?
I'm hope for the best. Yes, exactly. But yeah, that's the way we are right now.
Whenever they go, that's that mind your business kind of. Why you being busy? What's the problem? I trust me. I know. I don't done it before.
Yeah. I know. So it's the obstacles. I mean, only obstacle is I don't know everybody. I'm really there to this is really for her protection, is to be there to support her.
Yeah.
To be a security guard.
I know that's right.
And just be there for my kids. I can't just introduce my kids to random people like, hey, we're meeting these people together, and we're gonna meet each other and catch up, and ask questions like, this is where you come from. Yeah. So I don't know, and I've never done anything like this before, so I don't know. But I brought my cameras with me. I brought my drone with me. I brought everything with me.
I don't blame you. He was ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. But I don't blame you, because that's got to be very, you don't really know how to approach it when you first start. And then, when your spouse, if they have an interest in doing it, or they may not, feel comfortable doing it, depending on what the situation is. So I applaud you for just taking the first step, because some folks are like, oh, well, that's just something we ain't going to worry about. We got our foundation together here.
Yeah, but I think it's important to know who you come from, your background.
Yeah, I think family secrets are over. We can normalize stopping that.
Yeah,
please.
Well, you can't handle family secret with me, hon. I tell everybody.
Oh my God,
no.
I know everything.
Let's tell the truth. Let's do that. Let's
make the communication a lot better.
Yeah,
so I've seen them LA streets. You got them lit up with all kind of black art, and I see that you have beautiful pieces on your website. You got the LeBron James smile up right now. All you art ballers, okay? Go to his website, and the man, I bet you can leave the room and give him just crayons. You come back, he'd be like a skyscraper on the wall.
You would show me one of his artwork, and I said I wanted to see do his kids' rooms.
My kids' room. Well, yes. but they would like to do it themselves.
Like, look, like, Daddy's trying to put some real art up here, okay?
Yeah, no, my kids are competitive. They're like, Dad, I'm gonna be able to draw better than you. I'm like,
oh,
no, you're not.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Oh, I wonder
Like,
where they get that from.
Exactly. I want them to be better than me, but I don't want it to be that easy. Like, no, I'm still here.
Yeah. Then now when I'm gone, then you can do that.
Right. Yeah. Feel free. Let me raise the bar here first.
Y'all a mess.
So I've done a lot of murals around the piece, and I mean around the city, around Los Angeles, around Boston. Pretty like they've been getting a really good response. One of them was featured on ESPN. Another one was featured on a Nike commercial for the Michael Jordan company. There's been Michael Jackson was featured on MichaelJackson.com. It's something cool when Michael Jackson tags you in a post. You're like, oh, never mind. No, that's somebody else. Oh man, it's like, oh no, that ain't
him.
If this was,
I would have loved if Daddy knew how to draw. I would have loved if my dad knew how to draw, because I would have had everything Princess thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Princess thing. I was like, Daddy, get this wall. I need this on there.
Right. Some doves cry over here.
No, I ain't talking that kind of. I said if I was a little girl, I would have a princess. You know, princess crowns, butterflies.
I got you.
Huh?
You would have.
My daddy can't draw.
You would have had a purple rain. You would have had a purple rain room.
No, she would have.
Oh, you would have. Oh, okay.
I would have had the Michael Jackson room. That's when he was black.
That might be my next mural, though. I have a Michael Jackson piece on one side. I think I want to do a Prince one on the other side.
Oh, see,
that would be dope because they were conflicting when they were here on this earth. There was stories about them always being in competition with each other, and I'm like, y'all both talented brothers. Why are we doing this?
They say, Michael Jackson Virgo. He kind of embarrassed Prince, so Prince did his own.
Yeah, I heard Prince was supposed to be on I'm Bad. He's supposed to be featured on there. And and when he said your butt is mine, he was like, I know you ain't talking to Prince, so I'm not gonna sing.
Yeah, Prince like, No, Prince always had his booty. I don't know what he was saying about.
I know you ain't talking to Prince.
I still love that story though when they say Prince got in Michael Jackson's face and started playing the guitar.
Oh yeah.
They said Michael's like, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that?
Always does that. Oh my god.
And Michael, he was trying to sneak into the concert, but he just put him on the spot.
It's all right. It's gonna be but yeah, I would have loved that my dad knew how. My dad can't draw.
Yeah, I mean, but besides can't draw, you've got film also on your resume. So I saw one of your productions I thought was funny as I don't know what, not another Tyler Perry movie, and I said, you know what?
Was that the title of it?
Yes.
Yes, it's called that.
And I said, you know what? This is genius.
Not another Tyler Perry. Okay.
We made it look like a Tyler Perry movie. We spoofed the whole thing.
Y'all silly.
We had the wigs. Yeah, I'm sorry. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We just can't see you now.
Hold on.
It's black.
That's right. Not another Tyler Perry movie. Just not another Medea goes buck wild type of
shooting
series.
up people.
Exactly.
What your homie does? He done left again. What's going on? Well, while we wait, how you good people doing? I see my girl D. Got her up in here.
Up in here.
It's lovely, lovely, lovely ladies.
Yeah, so he'll be back.
He come back.
See me?
Yeah, I can
yes, we can.
I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I did that because that was my first. I wanted to see. All right, that was my first time learning to film, learning to edit and stuff like that. Cause I didn't want to wait for any opportunities if I ever wanted to do film or television. I'm like, no, let's do it ourselves. Why do we need other people to do this?
Exactly.
I got a camera. I got a microphone. We can do this. But all right. How do you edit? All right, we figure this editing thing out.
Yep.
And so I did that, and I was like, oh, we don't need anybody. So here I come in Hollywood, like
sounding Michelle.
I'm like, oh, how many followers you got? All right, cool. That's the whole audience right there. I don't understand.
Right.
What is the problem?
Yeah, that's the thing. Once you establish your production, They look, oh, we love your material. How many followers you got?
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
also it's building. It's just building an audience. So yes. So I noticed when I would film and everything, but people would be more. They would really engage with the family stuff that I did.
Yes.
I'm like, I just painted a whole wall. They're like, no, I want to see the kids. I'm like,
everybody love the kids.
I just worked with so and so. Okay.
What
how's
the
the
kids?
doing? How's the
right?
How's the I'm like, what?
Because I was gonna ask you how old is the youngest?
My youngest is 10 months. So we have a 6-year-old, 5, 3, 2, and 6 months. 10 months.
Oh, your wife is busy, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they giving her run for her money. God bless her. Yes,
Yeah.
Lord.
So the pandemic was the best time for me to really get to know them individually. Because I mean, we both come from like an education background as well. Like that's where our training was. And so we know how to manage classrooms. We know how to manage a group of kids. But to get to know them individually, like my second daughter, Zariah, we didn't get along. We didn't get along until the pandemic.
Why?
I just did. I don't know. We just didn't. We just
Y'all just don't gel good.
Yeah. But I
is
realized
she bossy?
I don't know.
Demanding.
She might be more like her mom, so I don't.
You know what? No. You know what I was about to say? You know why y'all probably bump heads? She probably just like you.
Maybe.
You know, because they always say you will never get along with yourself.
That's probably what it is. But one time I was like, all right, I mean, just take the time because she did something. She asked her what her favorite I asked her what her birthday was. And she said her sister's birthday. And I got upset. I was like, oh man. Hold on. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? All right, let's everybody let's lock the let me watch my favorite movie. I'm gonna watch your favorite movie with you. Because I want her to know, I want her to be different and not just be a part of whatever her big sister's doing.
Right. Yeah.
So I wanted her to, what's your own thing, and I'll support you on whatever you want to do. Like, your favorite movie is Moana. I might fall asleep, but I'm gonna try to watch.
I love that cartoon too. I think that is such a cute cartoon.
Yeah, but I watched that with her, and we've been tight ever since.
See?
Yeah,
just
I think once kids. Yeah, I was like, most kids, you see you tap into their passion and their interest. They're like, oh, this is my homie here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most siblings do that. They run behind the older.
Is that
siblings.
What you did? Is that what you guys? Did you copy me?
But you know the funny thing is, I'm gonna tell you something. We were like totally opposite because Michelle has always been in electronics, audio books, and I wanted to have the
tomboy
easy
nerd.
I was
easier breakdown.
Yeah, Michelle's a tomboy, and another breakdown for me, tomboy princess.
Yeah, tomboy princess nerd.
Wow. And also, I think you know a lot of your identity because you see somebody that's the opposite. So like one of my daughter's favorite color is pink. So the other one's I'll pick purple. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna wear like that became more of her favorite color because it wasn't her sister's. I'm trying to figure this out. This didn't come with instructions.
No,
when my first child was born, I looked at her and I told her when she was on her first day here, I don't know what I'm doing. I never had a daughter before. You never had a father before, so we're in the same boat. We're gonna figure this out together.
We're gonna learn together.
Just let me know whatever I do wrong. And so that's how I treat it. And it's been going well so far. I mean, I don't know if I raised really good kids until I see them like you guys coming together, like you wonderful ladies coming together and being sisters and laughing together and building a business together. I'll know that when they become adults. Right now,
well, see that. But I was gonna say, one thing my house did not tolerate is us fighting with each other. If we had, that would piss my dad off to the highest episode. I mean, you was going to get along if we had like little fights when we were little. It wasn't
major.
She'll mess with me. I'll go tear up something of hers because she pissed me off. And my dad, like, when we dead and gone, you ain't got but each other.
Yeah.
So that's one thing my dad did not play.
You know what I do? My mindset I tell the kids, hey, it's me and Janetta against y'all. You can't infiltrate this. Oh, when I lock my door at night and they try to knock on it for some BS. I don't know if they were. I'm like,
that mean your mama busy.
Yeah, if we don't connect, this whole house would break down. I'm trying to say it in their terms. Like, listen, if we don't come together,
yeah,
you're gonna have to see us on alternate weekends. Like that's gonna be the thing.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. So me and mama need time.
Yes. Y'all stay out of this.
And don't take time.
But yeah, I told them,
we was just. I feel like no. They did. They just took their time. They locked the door. Don't come over here.
Yes. But also, don't ask me something. If your mom said no, don't ask me.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to get cussed out.
You're in a whole lot of trouble. Oh my God! Like don't try to put us against each other. Because kids will do it. Kids will
play you.
Y'all probably did this. Y'all.
No,
we didn't do that. Now my son is a whole different beast.
No, I damn like what your mama say. That's the first thing my father. What your mama say?
That's what I say. I try not to say these things. I saw my son keeps on crying. Hey, man. I'm like, you have nothing to cry about, right? I'm like, I didn't spank you or anything. I'm like, I want to say it so bad. Do you need me to give you something to cry about?
Right.
Like, what do you?
Oh, I say it.
Like,
I say it and I do Godfather. You can act like a man.
Yes.
Yeah. It's so hard. It's so hard trying to. I'm like, I don't want to be the one to say this. I don't want to be the one to.
Yeah, you don't want to sound like your parents, but hey, you gonna do it.
I don't
because Michelle's softer, and when it comes to my nephew, I'm the one to be like, what the hell wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why are you crying like this?
Right.
Now I was nice to ask you, but he's 18 now, so I'm like, dude, I'm gonna punch you in the chest if you don't shut up.
Yeah.
I mean, he don't cry now, but when he cried, even at the age of 11 or 10, like,
stop.
What is that what we doing?
I want to take them to the hood so bad. Like I just want to take.
Just bring the hood to them. You get hood with them. Look,
they don't understand that their parents are from the hood. That's what I'm trying to tell them.
I've seen some hood parents now. Okay,
exactly. Let that background relate to say, look, this is how you could have been living if I had not got all my stuff together.
Look, I was wrong for laughing, but when I heard a woman cuss her child out, then she kicked him dead in his ass. I promise you, she kicked the child out. And I'm walking in the parking lot. Did she just kick this child in the ass? And I'm sitting there trying not to laugh.
Man, there's nothing sexier than a parent reprimanding their child. That's the best thing in the world. Like, I mean, it's hilarious. I'll sit back and I'll watch. I'm like, oh,
that's gonna be good.
She's gonna F him up.
When they turn, I'm like this. I act like I'm not looking. So they feel comfortable.
Look, I know my nephew tried it. I went to some store and it was an all black store. I said, boy, there ain't no black folks in there. I will you up. Because we don't call the police when we beat our kids. I'm gonna beat you in this store.
There was one time I worked with kids in a school, and this kid was just being terrible. And I told the parent, like, hey, your child's behaving. She said, oh my God, he's the same way at home.
Oh, well, there's something wrong with you then.
What am I supposed to do with this? Like, who's gonna solve this problem?
But I hate punk parents.
I don't like
that was a punk parent.
I don't like when parents don't believe that their kids are
bad.
Like your kids,
say it.
Yeah, your kids, like yeah, exactly. You can't say bad. You can't say anything.
And look, they know.
Look, we used to work with kids.
Girl, don't remind me. I'm Lord.
Getting to know kids is not your own children, and all different. I had a little girl that was so bad. She was like the bad seed demon.
Oh, everybody in the school knew about her.
And she cut up so bad, and I used to, look, well, you can't, enjoy this group activity because you don't know how to act. So I told her parents about it. I'm like, I'm concerned, blah, blah, blah. What do? They bring her back to school with a brand new dog robot toy. I know the toy had to be at least 150. I'm like, did somebody win something? Oh, well, we're going to put this on top of her cubicle, and if she has a good day, at the end of the day, give that to her. Right.
Girl, bye.
I felt like trashing that thing. I was like, anybody, look, can I trash this thing? This bad little...
Yeah, because I had older kids. They knew not to play with me. I would go gangster on a lot of them kids. I had to, because I had one that was my height, and he was 9 years old. So I'm like, I had to really get in his grill. I'm like, dude, I am from South Memphis. I'm gonna give you what your mama and daddy ain't giving. You better sit your ass down.
Right. And I mean, also too, like, yeah, and I realized there's a difference between the way they react to their mother and the way they react to their father. And so that's why that the dad voice video. That's what that was really. I mean, I'm joking. But it's really a voice of father in a kid's life that really brings the discipline. But I mean, that's I need to make sure that I'm aware of that, and their identity comes from me, their last name comes from me. So it's really important. That's why I'm on this journey too, to find that, because I realize how important fathers are. Like we can't just disregard it. Oh, he wasn't there. Then where is he? Oh, he left. Right. Well, go find them.
You can't find them. They will be found now. Because you just have some. Look, you have both. You have some trifling women. I dated a guy that the mother was never around. She didn't do nothing. And you've got men that just ain't around, don't care.
And you see the difference from when a man doesn't have the nurture from the mother.
Yeah.
It's very damaging. It's very, very. So I mean, we're all on a path to heal mentally, physically, emotionally, because I mean, also we can't neglect our where we come from. Like that's a lot. It has a lot to do with it. We're all on this journey, and I'm real public with my just because I just know I want to use my voice for that to reestablish family. To build families, to speak highly about family, and to show a loving family. I mean, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. I mean, with holding a marriage together, holding a friendship together, holding like this, raising children, these strangers in my house, getting to know them.
These little people that look like you and your wife. But do y'all still do date nights and stuff? But do you all still do date nights?
We don't really have. I mean, all our family we're the only ones in Los Angeles. So that and friends, and so we don't really drop our kids off there just anyway.
No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that.
Yeah,
I've known some of them people.
So the most we do is like, all right, we're gonna lock our door.
Yeah, I'm like, we're on Netflix and chill here, y'all. Go get melatonin and go to sleep.
Go to bed. Nice hot lavender bath and some melatonin.
Right. So one of our friends watched one while my wife was pregnant. She was 9 months pregnant, and we wanted to do like a quick date night. And she said, I'll watch the rest of the kids. There's three kids at the time. One was in the womb, and we went to the movies, but we left the movies early. And let's just say that night, that's when the baby was born, because I did a thing.
I bet you did. I know what you did.
I know how. I think that was the last time we really had time to ourselves. A baby was born that night.
And you don't mess around and put some more responsibility in the house. Playing around because you had some time.
Had to open the service a little bit.
Because I know there's a couple of ways to have a woman go through.
Y'all better stop me.
You know what? I was gonna say stop, because I don't want.
He gonna go in the house and try to get her pregnant again after he get off this interview. I can see it in his face.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Oh my goodness.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, see that look. This man sitting here like, I'm thinking about it right now.
Are we almost done with this interview? Because I can go on.
I'm gonna go. That's why you keep looking out. She was in the window.
You should see her trying to walk around, trying to be all in shape. No, you want
She probably in the window.
to be in shape
The
already.
thong on.
Every time the baby turned about like 10 months or something like that, that's when something happened. That's right now.
She need to beat you away, like get away from me. That's what she need to do to you.
She in a good mood. I'm helping her find her relatives and all that stuff.
Look at this. See, they gonna have a relative baby. They don't probably already had a COVID baby. Now they gonna have a relative fine baby.
But after she see all her relatives, I'm gonna be over there like, oh, you like that?
Like, yeah, baby. You know you owe me.
You like that?
You know your man.
He said thank you.
You.
That's how you say thank you. Oh, okay. All right.
Nah, I want you to tell me thank you. Come on in this bedroom.
You know what?
Exactly.
Don't encourage him because he will go on with that.
I can already tell
I know
after this interview she finna get pregnant again.
Yeah.
And she still got a baby in her arms.
Because Hashim, you just come across as a very healthy appetite with your wife. I'll just put it that way. So
and that's a beautiful thing. That you still like, man, I still want you to go in there and ravish her.
Yeah, because it could be the other way.
Yes, it could.
It could be.
You could be one of the men. I ain't going home. I can't stay in her ass. I mean, you could be one of them.
Yeah, I'll be stuck in the car like this in the parking lot, like I feel like going in his house.
Yeah, you got a lot of men that's doing that.
There's nights like that too. There's nights.
Everybody has one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like our Lord is cheering.
But I just know that we're not staying. Like, all right, I'll end with this. I got to get back on this road too. But one of the things somebody said was, my oldest daughter, she came to me. She said, "Daddy, when I get older, are you gonna get a divorce?" I said, Anaya, this isn't about you. We're waiting you out. Like, we're waiting you out. We're not together because of you. Hope you know this.
Right. It's gonna be your
got
fault.
Them cheeks. Your mom got that wop. That's the main reason.
I'm staying with your mama. She got a big butt in the smile and wop.
I said it in my mind. Like, what's nothing to do with you?
You so bad.
I'm not staying together for you. You're in my house.
I love my. Thank you. We waiting for you to leave.
Yeah, we just counting down.
She got the nerve.
Well,
she got the nerve.
That is your DNA, brother. You got to realize that.
Facts.
So there's things.
But then too, you never know. One of her friends, folks probably went for divorce and they got 2 homes and all that crap. You don't tell her what it came from.
Well, when she becomes of age and she throws herself a baby shower themed birthday party,
oh my God,
then we'll know for sure.
That's gonna be hilarious.
Then we'll know for sure.
I've never heard of.
You did the research.
Yes. I said, what the hell? I never heard a man do that.
A baby shower themed party.
What made you do that?
I thought it was cool.
I'm not saying about.
He said, you should have a baby shower. I said, why? He said, because you wasn't there for the first one. I was like, right.
You know what? Your brother, I'm gonna put this in his head.
So I put my grown face with a beard on a baby's body. And
you know what? You ignorant.
Baby blue decoration.
Yes, I saw that invitation. I was like, you know what? I can't.
I've been a friend. I was like, this boy is a crackhead for real. I would have been talking about you. But I'm coming. Because I know it's going to be off the chain.
And we're about to find out if my wife was a crack baby, too. We're about to find out all. I'm about to find out.
You know what you're wrong. Look, I was just at the damn baby bottles and with the drinks in them.
At the party.
You know.
Yes. You said you had. Oh, you said. Did I have that?
Did you serve drinks in baby bottles?
I can't talk about what happened that night.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Okay. It was like that.
I can't talk about that.
Depending on some.
Well, now that we've had an introduction, we'll talk later. Okay. So
yes. He's like, cool. Y'all, you are a mess. God bless your wife, your beautiful family.
Yes.
And God bless you too, and you and your loving parents too. I want to see them.
I still love them. They old asses. Oh God, do you really want to see a picture of them? Okay.
Yeah. We'll DM you on that one. Okay.
We'll show you pictures.
Your audience want to know where y'all came from.
Oh, they don't know.
They know too much about our household. That's the thing.
Yeah, and they like us. They like our dad more than us
Where your
anyway.
dad at? I'm like, this ain't his show.
Well, look, I can try to give him a sneak peek of our mother. I don't know if you can see that there.
It's too much light. Hold up.
Too much light.
Oh. No, see, no wonder they stayed together so long. She's beautiful. Look at her.
Thank you. Yeah, that's mother.
Yes, indeed. But we're gonna have a part 2, Hashim. Yes, because I know you got much stuff on the agenda. We could talk for hours. For real.
It's loaded. I'll say one that's on topic. We're gonna have a 10-year anniversary. A vow renewal. That's something we're gonna really drop.
Nice.
And the kids have been working. Huh?
Don't listen to her.
Does the new ring come with that? An upgrade on the ring?
Rings are expensive, man. All right.
So I take that as a no.
We'll see. I might have to propose. Again, just to bedazzle it up.
It's just be so romantic.
Yeah. And our family just filmed a commercial about to be released. Well-known store brand. It's like 2. Ooh. It's one of those.
Okay, well, you ain't getting busy in Target.
And the kids. You know what?
Oh my God! Don't give him no idea.
Never mind.
No, I said you don't give him an idea.
I'm going off his video history. That's all I'm doing.
Family bathroom? No, let me stop. I might want to
okay.
One day. Let me stop.
Man, I cannot thank you enough.
Mom, please shut this off. Please.
Yeah. We're not trying to interrupt your son, okay? You never know what kind of conversation you had with the heifers.
Like you said, it's his DNA.
Right.
Everybody, go follow this man right now, all social media platforms. You want to find more information, buy some of his artwork, please visit HashimLanford.com. I had to take my time. Okay, yes. Thank you, man. And like I said, anytime.
Thank you.
And say hey to your wife and kiss the babies for us.
I'll say hi to the babies and kiss the wife for y'all. All right.
Okay, look, he flipped it. Boy, go on in there and slap that thong. I know you ready.
Okay.
I can see it on your. I can see it on your. You just like, man, I'm ready to get up in here with my boo. You are a mess.
Stop.
Hashim, peace, brother.
Be good. Bye. I think that is so beautiful that he's still so in love with his wife.
But I told him before we even came on there, like I said, he was on time, y'all. He was here like way before we was sitting.
Yeah, I was sitting here trying to be a fool, Michelle.
But look, we had like a pre-conversation before we actually went live, and I was just telling him, I was like, look, man, I could tell you are like sprung in love with your wife, and I can tell. And I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's cheap.
That's beautiful for real, though.
I
think it's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
And see, that's why I said I won't marry until I marry me a man that feels that way. That I'm home at that age every day.
And see, a lot of people think, okay, why aren't you guys married? It's not like we have not had the opportunity. It's just like if you can't have something similar to that?
Happiness.
Okay.
Do you know if I married that dude, how miserable I'd be? I'd probably be on Snap.
Like,
if I had said, yeah, let's get married, dude, I would have been on Snap.
I think about it, too. If I had said yes and went through with the
marriage, we both would have been sharing a jail cell.
We would have been sharing a jail cell, for real. I'm just saying.
And I like my freedom.
I don't like that nonsense. So I'm just glad that he found the love of his life to have a big, beautiful family. Very talented artist, and y'all can see the man is just naturally funny in conversation and beyond. So please go follow Hashim Lanford on Instagram. He's got a website, and I believe he does have a YouTube channel.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing.
Well, look, since it's going to be a holiday week next week, we will not be broadcasting next Wednesday.
Oh, there is a call.
Because I've been working this heifer to the bone. So if you guys are just tuning in for the first time, or if you want to rewatch the series, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like our Facebook page, and you can also catch us on the streaming network Indie Central TV. That's on Roku, Fire Stick, LG, Samsung TV, and Apple. All that. And then we just got a new episode up on our podcast You guys go subscribe to the podcast on all podcast platforms. We just did Instagram Live with our special guest and DJ Chevy Red.
She was so awesome.
She was awesome to talk to. That we talked to her so long. That's the first podcast I think we've uploaded a long time, over an hour and a half.
Oh, so this is gonna be nice.
Yeah. So it's already up and live, y'all. So like I said, no live Monday, no live Wednesday,
no live.
Okay, because I want to give my heifer a break.
Yeah, and I got heads to slap this weekend. You know these heifers go to these barbecues, trying to look good. So I got to slap some scalps, and I'm not doing nothing after that because we're gonna be cooking.
Yeah, gonna be cooking for family. So we're going to see how all that works out. But, we'll be back. We'll keep you guys in sync on what we're going to have next going on. But, hey, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you follow us. You got all the little social media icons at the bottom. We're on every last one of those.
Click, 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 click. That's how you do that. Click, click, y'all.
Okay. This happened. Lost her damn mind. What? But I'm just saying you've lost your mind. It's all good, though. So everybody have a very safe, happy Memorial Day weekend. Don't be too foolish about this mask. Make sure you
please don't
use some common sense. Hey, nobody's saying don't have fun. Just don't end up getting sick.
Being a fool
trying to hang out all damn night. All right, everybody. So until next time, people. Peace.
Holla.